Welcome back, survivors, to another episode of 7 Days on my PS4. So we are on episode 52 already. I can't believe we're that many episodes into this playthrough. But it feels good because we're at that stage where everything's good to go. We're building a lot. We're not really struggling finding anything. I'm not dying a lot. You know, that type of thing. Oh, good God, did I do it again? I did. I left my damn bike up there. So last episode we left off here. We did Horde Night, and then we went out and visited the traders. The traders didn't really put out too much for us. Oh, boy. How am I going to do this? There we go. We'll get on the bike, I guess, and backwards. Oh, okay, that works. There we go. Oh, I love that fall. It's so much fun. Mental note. On the next fall pit I make, I'm actually going to make it a little bit bigger. That's a little bit of a bitch to do, but whatever. The next actually fall pit we're going to do is going to be into the hub. But I do have a long drive home here, guys, so I'll see you there. Alright, home sweet home, guys. Made it up to the... Oh, shit! Oh, I fell off the side. Stupid Horde Night. Of course I had to take that one out too. Whatever. It is what it is. But we finally made it home, and we are actually going to be working on our building here today. It's time to get some building done. Now, this is a massive fucking project. I always bite off huge projects, but you know what? In the end, they're worth it. By episode 80, I'll have a fully redone base. I'll have probably some buildings kicking around here as well too. This bar will probably be gone. Who knows? Maybe I'll redo the passing gas as well too. We never know. But I'm going to be building some other buildings in here. I wanted to keep this, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, look, these coffins are unsearched. It's been a while since I've been over here, apparently. But yeah, I really don't know how I feel about leaving this here like this. Who knows? We'll take it one day at a time here, I guess. These ones are untouched, but the other ones weren't. Maybe I was too close to those ones. What about this? Yeah, the corpse is empty. What about this? Is this sucker empty? Oh, look at that. Okay, so it is like, apparently it's an 8-block radius from what I hear. I can't confirm that, and I can't deny it. But it seems like if you go within an 8-block radius of something, you actually can't reloot it again for a while. Now, you can negate that by putting something in the container, and then regardless if you're in the area or not, it'll actually respawn stuff in for you, if that's what you're into. But I do have to get home here. We have to put our decorations away. Let's take a look at our auger here and get these suckers upgraded and see what else we can do, because yeah, I really want to get this done. Oh, you know what we need to do as well too? Is start doing... Oh, let's do some upgrade... Oh, wait, no. We need to work on the horde base. What am I talking about, guys? Okay, so I guess we're going to put this on the back burner for now. I got to keep my projects. I got to stay focused here. So we're going to go and we're going to work on the horde base because I want to make sure we have enough concrete, get that horde base done, and then we'll start upgrading this building after that, because then that solves our horde base problem. And I won't have to stop to do a lot of grinding because I've upgraded all of this, right? Because I kind of want to get this all upgraded on the inside too before I start. Oh, wait, I upgraded from the outside as well. Holy crap. So I'm going to have to go outside, upgrade it all, then go back down and plate it all. I wonder if it almost makes more sense to upgrade it and plate it at the same time. It probably does. I just might not have the patience I need in order to do that. All right, so let's go ahead, and we do have 50 repair kits, but you know what? We might not have any steel. We have 0 steel. So I'm going to get this stuff put away, and then we're going to take a run down to the forges and grab ourselves some steel up. Alright, so apparently we are completely out of steel. I'm a big dummy, and I just didn't keep track of that, I guess. Wow, that's my bad. How did I run out of steel? Or I put it somewhere where I absolutely forget where I put it. Yeah, stupid me. But that's okay. We have a shitload of clay in this forge, which is really, really good. So I can actually start pumping in some iron into it like crazy. We're going to leave this one here. Ugh, Jesus. We're going to leave this one going here for a good 90 minutes, and we're going to make some steel on it. I don't need too much steel, so I'm going to wait a few minutes, grab up some of the steel that's made. But in the meantime, I'm going to get this forge going as well here, too. This is the one actually making us plate stuff, so I'm going to stick a whole nother stack of rocks in here. We'll get some stone going on. Now, I don't have much stone left at all either, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm recording, I think, 3 or 4 episodes today, and then I'm going to stream on a Friday, and it'll probably be in between the videos. So it might be a little confusing, but I'll release it actually as a stream as well, too, so that those who didn't get to see me do the grind, that like watching someone do the grind, you'll be able to see that later. So I'm going to get this sucker going, and we're going to start making some... I think we need some more ramps by now. Yeah, we're going to make some more ramps, and I'll grab some steel, and we'll head back home. we're back home here. I do have a good amount of steel going on now, and we also have the auger going on here as well too. And as you can see, I already actually have a level 600 auger blade, which kind of sucks, but you know what? Whatever. I'm slowly getting together a second auger. So for these suckers here, I'm going to just go to recipes, we're going to go to auger blade, and then we're going to go to craft. What it'll do, oh wait. Very, very, very important. Never leave that one in, because sometimes it'll choose that. I don't know exactly how it works. It should always go with the lowest one, but sometimes it won't do that quite as well. So let's go ahead here and see what this crafting table gives us. Ooh, rounds. Those are always nice. Level 500, and that's the highest you can make. So we're going to combine that level 500. Oh, 599? You're kidding me. Really? It only needs one more? Oh my god. Oh well, you know what? We're starting to get backup parts for our auger now. You can still lose an auger late game. It happens. It's almost nighttime here, so I think I'm going to spend some time on top of the place placing down some of these dirt blocks. We have 166 grassy ground. Ooh, I should also grab a hoe up as well, too, while I'm over here. I'm going to start placing them all the way around the outside, and I'm going to upgrade them as I go. That way I won't have to go and punch the grass out and then upgrade them. It's a little easier to stay on top of it while it's up there and not let it mature to grass. Then let it mature to grass, go and punch out all the grass, and then upgrade it with the hoe. It's actually slightly annoying. So we're going to go up top and actually take a look at our farm. It's been a while. We've really neglected this area up here for the last little bit. But we do have a shitload of hops. So I'm going to get this stuff picked here. And you guys know what's going on. I basically got to go around the rim. Do a little bit of a rim job here. And use up this amount. I don't know if I have any other dirt kicking around. We can always go take a look later. Alright, so I got all those laid down, and apparently I missed a spot over here. This is a good way to know how you miss the spots. Now, there's two reasons I'm doing this, why I'm not letting it grow to grass. One, I don't want grass... Oh, wait, there's three reasons then. One, I don't want the grass to grow on it. I think the grass is ugly. I don't want grass all over the top over here. Two, on big spaces like this, I find that this grass block will update 3 times. It's called a block update. It'll update from normal dirt to ground that's green, and then it'll grow grass on it. So there's 3 updates to the actual block itself, where planting's not so bad because the updates are happening in the block above it. But I find, even on my Alpha 15 playthrough, you can see it, where I planted a bunch of grass above, or ground above, let it grow to grass, and it started collapsing my my concrete randomly. It's because it's the block updates, right? I think it's something to do with how the system catches up with it and stuff. It just causes weird physics things, so I'm paranoid with this at the same time. I actually wasn't going to finish this whole roof until I've had a few people say, you know what, I went ahead, I did the same thing to the hotel, and I filled up the whole entire top with dirt blocks, and it worked out fine. There's no collapses or anything. So I'm going to be risky here, and we're going to fill up the top, because eventually I want to do a park and stuff up here as well too, right? So we're going to fill up the top here with dirt blocks. Some of it's going to be fertilized farm, some of it's not. I'm not entirely sure exactly what we're going to be doing up here, but it'll all be filled in with dirt. Now, the other thing, too, I wanted to mention is that when you do till soil, zombies can't spawn on this. And I'm not talking about screamers, I'm not talking about wandering hordes, I'm talking about natural spawns. Like the spawns that are supposed to spawn in and around the POI and in the natural landscape, those won't spawn until dirt. Because your farm's supposed to be on it, right? So that's why I like filling my areas up like this with dirt. Now, I've never actually seen a zombie spawn up here. But that is because I think this is an actual asphalt block, whereas that one down there, that's an asphalt world block, right? Like it merges with the landscape. They're actually 2 different blocks, those are. So this is a block of asphalt, where that is actual road. So zombies will spawn on that, but I'm not convinced zombies will actually spawn on these blocks here, because these might count as a player-placed block, which player-placed blocks, like wood frames and such, act the same as till dirt. Zombies can't spawn on them unless they're a wandering horde, a screamer, or a screamer horde, right? If a screamer screams, it doesn't fucking matter. They're going to spawn wherever, right? But we seem to be pretty safe up here, and I'm happy with this. We also got 388 more hops flowers out of this motherfucker. So I think it's time to go and make ourselves some beer. Alright, so as it turns out, I actually have no empty glass jars or no water. So we're going to have to actually do some catching up on that here as well too. How much sand do I have in here? How much sand? How much glass do I have in here? That's like asking how much toast is in the toaster, right? It doesn't really make any sense. Oh my god. Okay, so I think I'm going to turn this forge on here. We're going to get this forge going on. I'm going to get some glass going, and it seems to have a lot of clay, so we're not going to use that up. I'm actually going to go ahead. Do we have any sand up here? We do. Sweet. I'm going to put 6,000 sand into this thing, and we shouldn't have to make glass after this for a while. Well, it would appear as if I have left my headlamp on my mini bike. Good thing I went back and checked. I hate it when that happens. There we go. There's nothing worse than running out of battery power. When you go back to your mini bike, you're like, oh crap, dead battery. That sucks. You know what sucks even more? When you do that shit in real life. I've only ever done it twice now. Second time was a charm. Thank God I haven't had the third time. The one thing I haven't learned though after doing repeatedly amount of times is locking my key in the car with the car running. I've done that quite a few times, but I have a second key now, so it's much better. Anywho, look at this. We're over here. I thought it was a further drive than originally thought, but I guess not. It is 3:10 in the AM, so I did kind of head over here a little early. I do need to grab myself a jacket, and we probably shouldn't try to tackle that when a wandering horde is probably on the way. So I'm going to go back to base here. I'm going to grab my proper gear, and we'll head back here for 4 AM. Alright, so it's time to head back out here. So basically what we're going to do today is we're going to start working on the center. We're going to get the center done, and then we're going to start working out from there. I know a lot of you did watch my previous season. It was a little shorter because the updates were actually pretty damn close to each other. And I do like starting a new playthrough when an update comes out. A, I'm a content creator and people want to see the new content. And B, you know what? I actually don't mind restarting a playthrough. When the game gets to more of a finished point and we don't have to restart to get the new content, which absolutely makes sense. I'm not going to get into that one, but we don't have to restart to get new content. I'm going to start doing some mega builds. But for now, little small projects like that hotel, and yes, to me, that's actually a small project, is a lot of fun and really obtainable for these playthroughs. So let's take a look on the island here, because we cannot tell on the island exactly where we have dug. I'm going to go over this wall because it's pretty even. We can actually see from here and see how... Okay, so I will have to dig out this island some more. Definitely have to dig it out some more. So I'm going to start the middle right about where my mini bike is here. So it's actually in the way, stupid freaking mini bike. And maybe I'll actually turn my headlamp off this time. There we go. And it looks like it's going to be a dark and dreary day here to start this project out. So our first level here, we're going to actually go, I think 7 by 7. Let's see how that looks. We're not going dead center. It doesn't really fucking matter in my opinion. A lot of people like things to be even and like I don't know what to call it. The way I look at it, guys, straight lines don't inspire me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Square stuff does not inspire me. It actually bores me to no end. Ooh, I'm gonna have to make those corners as well here too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 7 is what we're gonna go for in the middle. Our last one was actually smaller than this. So this one's actually gonna be a really big version of the last one, and it's gonna be made completely out of concrete, so it won't be nearly as bad. Now in hindsight as well here too, what I should have done was I should have started getting some barbed wire going as well too, because we're going to need a lot of barbed wire for this build. Basically what we do is we build this once we get the center here. You know what, I'm going to get the center done, we're going to fill it up, and we're going to start digging the trench as well too. So this is interesting. I'm sitting here upgrading these frames, right? Watch this. Oh, it's not doing it anymore. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, there we go. So I'm updating a frame, and it's turning the little area into snow-filled top. And then I'm updating it again, and then it's not. That is some weird-ass shit right there. The other challenge is going to be, especially if I'm doing Horde Night during the snowfall, it's actually going to be even more challenging. I won't be able to see where all the barbed wire is, so it's going to be a little complicated that way. This should actually make for an interesting Horde Night in the snow biome. It's the first time I've actually personally ever built in the snow biome, ever. I've never really seen the draw to doing it. I mean, it is a nice biome early game, because all you have to do is keep one set of clothes on, because it's pretty much just always fucking cold, right? You never need water, because you have snow all over the place, unless you have my map, then you have snow surrounded by water. So it's not actually that good. But it's generally not a great biome to build in, because like even this, right? It's snowing right now, so anything I build or plays down is going to end up with snow on top of it. But to explain what I'm doing now is we're building one ramp down, so I'll go ahead and fill these in as well here too. These corners, I just make the blocks for. Normally, I don't make the concrete blocks. I rather save my materials and my time by making rebar frames and then upgrading the frames because it's much, much cheaper. I've had this argument a million times. I have the math. You know what? That actually reminds me. I should do a video on why frames are cheaper than concrete itself. That would be a really, really good video. So what I do now is I go around the outside here and I dig too wide, and then once I have that dug out too wide, I go ahead and I take my rebar frames and I put them in here like this. There we go. And now let's say those are filled up. What we do is we start the next row. I should switch out my pickaxe. I don't think we're going to be using that. I switch out my next row and I used ramps again, and then I go a couple wide. Last time we used wood. I don't care this time. We're actually just going to go ahead and fill it in. So we go too wide. So the basic concept is I put the barbed wire down in here, and then I can hop over it, right? It still does catch me from time to time, but I mean, it's just a little bit of barbed wire. It's not that really hard. The trick to jumping across barbed wire when it's down in a block like this, because like, if you step in the block, like even like right here, it's going to catch you, right? Oh, no shit, I'm hunted. What the fuck? Oh shit, I'm hunted by a fucking dog! What the fuck? What the fuck? Bitch! Oh shit, I'm running into water. That's not a good idea. Okay, where's this other dog? Holy fucking wandering dog horde. You gotta love that, eh? Alright, so it's gonna sit over there. I'm gonna take a couple shots to the head. Holy fuck, that scared the living shit out of me. What the hell? I've noticed with animals, it's really hard to hit them with the handgun if you're aiming at their head. Doesn't really make much sense. Okay, was that only 2 dogs? God, we're gonna have to keep an eye out. Whew. Okay, so as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. The trick is jump before that block and jump onto the other block. As long as you hit like the corner up here, you won't. See, it lagged a little bit. That's the worst thing about the lag too, is it might catch you and drop you into it. But other than that, you can actually avoid most of it. So I'm gonna 104 degrees. Are you serious right now? It's fucking snowing out. Oh, they gotta fix this shit here too. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do some more digging here. Hopefully there aren't any more dogs on the way. Only seeing 2 is actually kind of making me paranoid. Alright, here we go. So I've got the base done here. You can barely tell, or the base. I guess we can call this the inside, and then we'll call it like this upside, this area that goes up 1 block here. Having a hard time coming up with words. This area that goes up 1 block, we're going to call that the outside, and we're going to call this the inside. I think that's the easiest way to do it. But we've got this done, and we got to do these corners here. So I'm going to go ahead, and for time's sake, we're going to click on recipes, and that's going to bring us to all our concrete blocks. Now, we're going to want to make full corners. Those will go on the outside of the corners. If I have blocks going, or we're going to make 4 of these, and we're going to make 4 of these for the outside. So let's go ahead and make 4 of these suckers. And we're going to, oops, okay, I guess we'll make 5. And we'll go over why it's actually cheaper, right? Now, if we go here, these suckers, they cost 10 concrete mix to make, right? Just the base block takes 10 concrete mix. And when you, let's go ahead and get rid of some of the small stone. We'll get rid of some of this crushed grass here. Crushed grass, wow. So basically, what you're doing is, yeah, it seems faster because you don't have to go to the forge and make frame. Oh shit! Frames are really fucking cheap to make, guys. Frames are incredibly cheap to make. Yeah, like I said, I don't have the math on me, but I've done the math, right? If you use frames and concrete, you literally get twice the amount of concrete spread out. Because if we upgrade one of these frames, that's only 10. But if I was to upgrade one of these blocks that I made, that's 20 altogether, right? Because it costs 10 to make the block, 20 to make the, 10 to make the original block, then 20 to upgrade it to reinforced concrete. Now, the thing is 1 frame is a hell of a lot cheaper than 10 stone, both in collection time, forging time, and crafting time. You can whip together like 500 frames in like 5 minutes in the forge, right? And it costs you next to nothing. And it uses materials that you get while getting the iron anyways, like the stone, right? So if you're not using sand, if you're not farming sand, you're actually using 3 stone per mix. So you're looking at 6 stone per upgraded block as opposed to 3 stone per non-upgraded block. So it is a lot quicker. Like I said, I don't have the exact math on me, but we'll get there. Okay, and these ones here are the inside corners. So these ones would go, what I like to do with these, especially when I have 4 of each corner instead of turning them around 1,000 times, I'd like to just go from corner to corner, right? Like I went to that corner, turn once, bam, to this corner and turn one more time, and then we'll go to this corner and turn it. So that will save you a lot of time if you're doing like repetitive stuff like this. Come the next update, whenever we catch up to some of the new Alpha 16 concepts, is you actually won't have to do that. It's a lot easier. You bring up a menu, and like placing blocks and everything is so much easier on PC now than it was in previous versions. I can't wait till console gets that. It'll make building so much faster and so much easier, along with the paint as well too. I'm kind of anxious for paint on console. Alright, look at that. So we got a whole rim job done here. It's so hard to see in the snow. I'm starting to actually kind of regret this decision. But cool thing is if you have 2 angled blocks, you get this really thin thing of snow right in the middle of both of them. I've never seen this before. This is so cool. I'm sure we're going to be coming across a lot of stuff in this playthrough, especially building in the snow biome now. So I'm going to go ahead here. We're going to go one more row out, and then I'm going to go down another pit. Hopefully we have enough frames to finish that. This actually uses a large amount of frames. You'd be surprised. Alright, there we go. So I have the outside done here. We're getting not so bad on frames, actually. Still have 188 ramps. We're going to have to make a lot more of those, I think. Yeah, we have no extra. And we've started using our second stack of the square ones, which kind of sucks. But we're getting awfully close to this ledge over here, and it's 1300. So what I think I'm going to do is go around one more time, get this upgraded. I'm really hoping this snow stops because I want to take a screenshot of this, and or at least be able to show you guys what it looks like when it's not completely covered in snow, because this is just ugly as fuck. It's all white. I don't really like this stupid snow. Why did I choose to build here? Alright, so I'm looking around the island here, right? And we're actually getting really close to the water over here. So it looks like I can only go out 1 or 2 more before it's going to become overwhelming and end up in the water. And I absolutely don't want to have that. Now, I guess I could, if I was ever really, really motivated, I could remove all the water from this area and just fill it in, because this is just a little bit of an inlet and would give us some extra space. I could fill that in with dirt or snow. We could use up all that snow we've made. I mean, holy shit. I am going to make a snow base, so I think a snow base would be cool. I've never done that before. It's going to be made, though, on the desert island this time around. Okay, awesome. At least I can see from the backs here that these ones are unupgraded. That's a little annoying. But we're up against this wall over here as well, too, now. So I'm going to have to go and start digging out some of this. This should actually be a good end of the day here, because when you use your auger, you get screamers, right? You end up increasing your heat map, and that calls in screamers and crap. And it's not fun trying to build something while you're dealing with screamers. So what I usually like to do when I'm augering out a huge area is I'll auger it and then leave it for a while. Then when I come back, the heat map will be gone and we'll be good to go again. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing some augering over here. Holy shit! Holy shit! More dogs! More dogs! Holy crap! Okay. Holy crap, sorry guys, I probably just yelled in your fucking ear. But I was not expecting. I'm sitting there digging away, and then all of a sudden there's this fucking dog right in my goddamn face. Fuck you, dog. Holy shit, man. These fucking things can scare the crap out of you. I love it. Okay, is there any more? Only one dog? I don't believe it's only one dog. Did I just level up as well, too? Awesome. That's a little bit of a good thing, leveling up on a dog. But holy crap, guys. I was not even paying attention. I just look up and all of a sudden, dog in my face. Holy shit. Always with this game, it'll always get you when you're not paying attention. But I am coming across here, and I do see an artifact up in the air. That's what these are called. They're called artifacts. Now, it is a very good idea when you do see these. Don't ignore them. Take a frame. Put the frame, try to like find a little corner or like go around a little bit. Might be a little bit frustrating here. What if no, right there? Maybe if I hit it from the bottom. Yeah, there we go. And place your block on it and collapse it. What that will do is that'll get rid of that little thing, because that thing will cause you some like major physics problems in the long run. And on top of that, it's like a little tiny block floating in the air. You want to get rid of that shit, right? Okay. Whew. Where is all these dogs? They must be getting like stuck in the water or something, because the last one was 2 and that one was only 1. So I'm assuming maybe they're getting stuck. I hope we didn't fuck up the horde base and have them get stuck in the water like that, because I know the zombies, or at least from what I know, the zombies don't spawn in the water. They'll travel through the water, but they won't spawn in the water. So Horde Night should be interesting. I'm assuming a lot of the spawns are actually going to be happening from this direction and heading towards me in this direction. So I probably should have made this Horde base a little further over this way. But whatever, it is what it is. It doesn't need to be incredibly big, just big enough that it gives me enough room to jump around and conserve my life points. So apparently I'm freezing right now, even with my green puffer coat on. So that would mean I think it's time to head home, get my shit together, get my health back up. Oh, my health is up. We didn't die from the dogs. Thank God, fucking dogs, I swear. Thank God for that handgun. I wasn't going to bring it. I was like, why should I need a handgun? But it's always good to keep one on you, I guess. Okay, awesome. Well, so like, if I look at it from back here, without going into the snow from the desert, can we see it? Without snow on it? We can! Oh, sick. That means I can get a screenshot for this episode as well, too. What the fuck? Get on the car. There we go. Stupid freaking derpy-ass car. There we go. So, yeah, now we can see it without snow. This is actually pretty cool. I'll have to take my screenshots from here. So I'm going to hop up on a pole here and get this done and get a screenshot. But I think, guys, I have ran out of time for today's episode. I really hope you did enjoy it. I'm going to head home here and get some barbed wire going. I'm going to make, we're going to go to the forges and make some more ramps. And then I think we can go out 1, 2 more at least with this one, maybe even 3, and then we can call it a horde base from there. It doesn't look very big from here at all, actually, now that we're up here, but hey, it's coming along well, guys. I can't wait to do these hordes again, because I find doing the hordes from above, they're just boring, right? When there's a risk of death, it's even better. Anyways, guys, that's all for today. Remember, back up those game saves. Stay classy, and I'll see you in the next episode, live stream, or on Discord. Peace out, and have a good one. Enjoy your gaming, guys.